It is time for the Blitz. First up, Nordstrom trying for its best day in more than 4 years after reporting strong Q2 results, raising full-year guidance. Jim.
Yeah, and good growth from digital sales, which are about a third of sales. I think Nordstrom is a very good company here because, again, it's a double threat. It's got online sales, but also for those customers who want service in a store, Nordstrom's is known for its excellent service. I think this is a good buy here.
All right, oil on pace for its worst week in a month. Rob has been watching the MLP space.
So MLPs trade on three things: yield, growth, and valuation. On the yield side of things, you get a 7.6% yield plus 4.75 to the 10-year. The long-term average is 3.25. Looks attractive on that basis. From a growth standpoint, you've had 26% EBITDA growth over the last 2 years. That growth is now entirely almost self-funded, and valuation looks compelling here on a price basis. When you have the FERC ruling lifting, or at least putting less pressure on the sector, and you have interest rates that have kind of stabilized here and energy prices up, I think it's a time to be considering MLPs.
All right, Dean Foods under pressure after being downgraded to an underweight at JP Morgan. JJ?
Well, this is a stock. All you have to do is look at their chart since mid-July. Stock's down almost 30%. They're not expected to meet expectations going forward. That was the reason for the downgrade. So everything there is spelling out for a really rough time right now for Dean Foods.
And Tesla. Where do we start with this one? Pacing for its worst day since March, the stock falling nearly 15% since CEO Elon Musk first tweeted about potentially taking the company private last Tuesday. Of course, the bombshell New York Times interview today raised some questions, and that's why I said I don't even know where to start, Dr. J. You'd think that a CEO has an audience at the New York Times, is able to say whatever he wants. The stock is trading.
And unfortunately, he did. Unfortunately, he did say whatever he wants, much like he does with his Twitter account. Unfortunately for Tesla, this is a gift to the shorts, this interview that he did with the New York Times. Best I could say about it. Also, late yesterday, they announced that investigation that the SEC is taking a look at those tweets and whether or not it was wholly truthful and all the rest. None of that is good news for Elon Musk or Tesla.
Just quick question here. If Elon Musk is made chairman and there is a quote-unquote grown-up, as we've seen with so many other companies, that takes over the reins in terms of the operational side of the business from the founder of the company, does the stock trade up or down?
I think the stock could trade up in that scenario, but I think he would also need to, lighten up on the Twitter. I think too much communication from Mr. Musk is a dangerous thing.
What do you do with
your
upside call spread that you have in place?
I have a December call spread, 380s. I'm long, short 405s. I'm still holding on to it.